Julie Donaldson, Logan Paulson, been with you here for the entire show, but
Right.
now we are honored to have Mr. Tim Settle joining us. Tim, it's about time. Man, after last year, I've been waiting for this interview to chat with you on how it went. Look, wacky wild year, but 5 sacks for you. Really just grasping in, being that guy that we could rely on every single game. What are the expectations this upcoming year, though?
Kind of same expectations. Unfortunately, Matt went down, and just our expectations are, and the way we think and the way we go as a D-line, next person up. It don't matter the situation, no matter how it is, and we don't drop. We don't drop as far as the level of intensity, the level of how we compete, and the level of how we get after it. So it was definitely easy to fill in because that's just been the motto with us for the past couple years. We've been together for a while, so I just had, it was my time to play the role that I played, and I trained for it, and it came out pretty well. So
That's awesome, man. So Matt was also a 5th-round pick. You're a 5th-round pick. Was his journey, was his story, was that an inspiration to you? Was he able to provide any insight on how to make it kind of being one of those lower round, not a low round draft pick, but like kind of bottom tier?
Yeah, because you look at Matt, and he's like, and the way he plays is he's a dog out there.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
You look at him like. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah.
just coming in and just having him, being in my corner as far as just being able to follow him,
Right.
and just being able to pick his brain, and it's how he watches and how he gets after it all the time. It's just like, okay, he's setting the standard.
Right.
As far as it don't matter what round you get drafted, when you get your chance to go in there, you got to just make the most of it. And especially coming in, he was getting after it, he was doing this thing. That was just my motivation. I'm like,
Right.
Matt's doing it. 5th round, he's representing the 5th round. We have our little 5th round. Trash, yeah, 5th rounders, baby. But he's definitely set the tone, and it's definitely
Nice.
easy to follow.
The expectations for this team, for this D-line, people out there nonstop are saying you should be the best in the league and the best in the NFL. What are those internal conversations, though, with the guys?
We look at it as far as making each other better. We don't look at it like that. We know, who we are. We know what we bring, and we just want to keep on just adding to it. We set ourselves to be the best, so that's how we work. A lot of people say that, but we know what we are. We know what we're capable of doing. It's just as far as how we deliver it and how we come out and practice and compete every day. And we just push each other. That's the thing. We push each other. It don't matter if you're a D-tackle or D-end. We're gonna get on it. If we always bring each other up, no matter the situation, and we keep it 100. So
That's awesome. You have been on kind of a steady ascension, 2 sacks 2 years ago, 5 sacks last year. What have you done this offseason to kind of get yourself ready to kind of take on a bigger role, kind of increase that production from last year?
Last year was this is our first time in this defense, so
Right.
I was kind of familiar with it with college. I kind of got out of that, but just trying to bring back the same energy and the same kind of how I played in college a little bit.
Right. The familiarity with the defense,
Yeah,
right?
so
Yeah.
it took a year, but I feel like I was able to get back into it and be able to craft it a little bit. But it's gonna be fun,
Yeah.
Bring some energy, definitely gonna have some juice, and we're gonna definitely get after the ball.
That's awesome, man.
To that point, I remember talking with John Allen probably halfway through the season last year, and there was a lot of talk on you guys coming together, learning what is expected of you. And that was his thing. He's like, it's going to take some time. And some people don't understand that because they see the athleticism, they see what you have, they see you've got Chase and Montez there on the outside as well. But then if you guys are now just a year in, I would imagine you plug the pieces and you play them together. I mean, there shouldn't be any argument that
Sky's
you're
the
not the
limit.
best. But so where does the team grow and how do they grow on that line?
This is, as far as we set the whole tempo, we set the pace, we set the practice, we set everything. That's how we think of it. We lead the team, and that's how. I feel like they follow on with that. You want to be the best, you gotta act like the best, and you gotta definitely come behind it, and you gotta definitely if you're talking, you gotta walk it. That's what we do. We bring it.
That's awesome. And then, so, you have one of the deepest position groups probably on the team, right? You got Payne, Allen, you, Ioannidis. Like, how's that dynamic with the group, in terms of subbing in? Are you guys teaching each other? Like, what's that like?
Whoever's in there, you better get the ball. We get real short with it, but it's the same delivery,
Yeah.
We all think the same as far as getting out there. We all want to be great, and we all want to just dominate.
I know there's probably a little competition on who's going to have the most sacks this year. Yes, no, yes.
Yeah, we talk about it a little later, but I mean it's just a competition thing. We push each other.
Right.
So
Yeah.
It don't matter whoever gets out there. You know, we all want to get out there.
Yeah.
We all want to be the best. We all want to get the most. So we're gonna see who's the best. So.
And of course, we want to see that penguin dance.
Oh, you're gonna see it.
Nonstop,
You're gonna see
nonstop.
it.
It's one of my favorites, though. I love it.
You're gonna see it a lot. I promise. It's coming a lot.
Off season served you well. Your family growing, young son growing. By the
Yeah.
way,
What?
congratulations
Congrats,
on
man.
that.
Turned one
Yes.
yesterday.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he can stand for 2 minutes but can't walk a step. It's crazy.
Okay. That'll come soon enough
Yeah.
before you'll be chasing them all over the place. And look, you're gonna drop some bars for us as we go to break here. Come on.
Man.
Come on.
How about favorite rapper? Who's your favorite rapper?
My favorite rapper, I would say I'm a big Money Man fan, but I
Okay.
mean as far
Where's
as
he
who's
from?
hot right now, he's from Houston.
Okay. All right.
Down in Texas, I'm thinking Houston.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm.
That's a different type of rap down there in Houston.
No,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
is.
It is.
It is. I'm definitely right as of right now. Though I like Lil Baby. You know,
Okay.
as far as he's definitely the trendsetter right now. But you know, I'm definitely a big Lil Baby fan. But my favorite rapper right now is Money Man.
Okay. Cool. Awesome.
All right. So we'll where can we
Yeah,
listen
you
to
have
your
to check
tunes
out
then?
Money,
How's
yeah.
that?
My music out everywhere. I give y'all a bar. I got I got. Oh no, I don't got it.
Come on,
Yeah,
come
yeah,
on,
that's all
come on,
right.
come on.
That's
No,
all right.
don't let him
No,
off the hook.
because
Let's go.
he's on the spot, man. He
I
plays
know,
football
yeah.
for a living. He's not a rapper. But hey, so where can we find your music though?
Every song, everything. Apple
Okay.
Music, Spotify. You know, I try to keep it as clean as it's gonna be a little cussing in there. I try to keep it as clean as I can.
Part of the genre, you know what I mean?
Another way of just I can just speak my mind. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
It's definitely it's a new hobby. You know, I try to do something every year, just try to find myself in another way. And you know, I liked it a little bit. You know, I'm getting better at it, but it's not my focus right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
we hear it. Coach Rivera says he has no issues with any of that, all of it. He says, sure, let guys be themselves. You tell a lot of your story in
Yeah.
your songs as well, which I really love because it shows that it's you, it's who you are, it's the fight that got you to this level, to being a baller on the field on Sundays. We're expecting big numbers, a lot of those sack dances, and that unit, folks. You heard it right there. Tim Settle says it's going to be bigger and better this upcoming year.
Yeah,
Thanks so
it's
much
gonna
for
be
joining us,
dominant.
Tim.